So I thought I'd jump back on here and start documenting my journey more, because look, I haven't uploaded in about 3 to 4 months now, maybe even longer, but that's been mainly because I've been lazy at uploading. And the other day, so much has happened since my last week vlog. Things were sort of starting to pick up when I was doing those weekly vlogs anyway, but so much has happened, and throughout that time I've sort of disregarded the whole content and actually the whole purpose of why I actually started content in the first place, which was to actually document my journey in terms of actually building either the marketing agency, and now I've sort of ventured into a new business, which is a consultancy, and sort of show the whole journey, the ups, the downs, and exactly what goes on inside the business, so you guys have an insight into either a new industry that you've never seen before, or if you are in that industry, something that's interesting to watch, that is relatable. So actually coming to it, I'm going to start documenting again. The thing is, what gets on my mind a little bit when documenting this is that I'm in my room quite a lot, because my office is in my room. I work with 2 other guys who also have the same. We're looking to actually get out of the house and get a shared workspace, but it's great working from home, but can't really, all I'm going to be showing you, I couldn't get my head around what I was going to be able to show you guys on the YouTube, but I sort of forgot the whole purpose of it, which is to actually just show exactly what happens and not try and show something that it's not. So I think that's what we're going to do. But look, let's go over a brief overview of what's been going on since the last weekly vlog that I did. And at that point, I was running my marketing agency, and we was signing a fair few clients every single week. Over the last 4 months with the agency, we've lost some clients, we've signed a lot of clients. We're sort of at a middle ground now where I'm quite happy with the clients I've got, and I'm just quite happy of producing the results I am with the amount of work I have to put into it, because it's sort of all working, not without me, but not as much time and effort put into those clients, because they're generating leads and they're getting qualified, and it's going quite well for them each and every single month, really. So that's good news. But the consultancy, on the other hand, has just gone completely wild in the last month to 2 months, because over the past year we've been building up providers, banks and partners in which we can start facilitating different types of solutions to clients that are in need of banking or payments. And over the last year, it's been about sort of making those relationships, building them up, signing agreements, bringing on introducers that can start giving us clients for us to actually get some inbound leads, as well as just going out there and doing cold outreach. Because we're a new company in the space, we have to show that we know what we're talking about, know what we're doing. And that's what it's been like for the past year. And because clients have been getting onboarded and they've been being able to go through and facilitate and use the solution, only in the past 3 months have we really seen results in terms of cash flow to the business. And it's sort of compounded quite a lot, which again, I understand the way I'm explaining it right now, it doesn't really make sense if you're sort of new to this industry, but if you understand what banking and payments is, then you obviously know how it works in terms of being a consultancy for that. But I will go on to that probably later on in this video anyway, on how it sort of works, because I'll be showing you some bits that we do. But yeah, I mean, look, it's compounded and it's looking good. We've just booked a new event in Barcelona in January, which will be exciting for. So yeah, I mean, as far as it goes with business wise, it's not too bad in terms of it's quite exciting the way it's going. And that's why over the past 3 months I've just been a bit annoyed at myself and kicking myself that I haven't documented this bit, but I documented some of the bad bits. So I've made sort of a pact to myself that let's get back onto this, not just for you guys, but just for my own benefit as well. And let's start this vlog, really. Alright guys, so it's around about 10:30 at the moment. And as I was mentioning in the before bit, I just want to showcase parts of the day that are sort of towards building the business and building the consultancy. A little bit maybe on agency stuff, because I mean that is still going, but more on the consultancy because this is something that is building and also growing at the same time. So right now, which I recently seen this morning, is about lead magnets. And I mean, beforehand on TikTok, a lead magnet is just a video saying you're offering something for free, and they come through and sign up. Then you're sort of trying to use them leads from that lead magnet to then start closing deals. So I'm starting to build out one now on Figma around structured FX setups for big iGaming companies, and how it can be, having a structured setup can be more cost effective than not having a structured one and just going to a normal bank. So having something structured works. So that's going to be a free guide on how to actually get better FX and a structured FX setup for like big companies if they're looking to scale. One of the biggest challenges that we're seeing in iGaming right now is the fact that operators and aggregators are not managing their foreign exchange correctly. So, just finished up some content for the consultancy, which is SyncPathSolutions. And this content is just solely around either industry specific, so for example iGaming or casinos, or it could be for a different sort of industry that we're looking to go for, any high risk sort of company, crypto VASPs. And I'm trying to put a lot of content out there on LinkedIn, especially on personal a little bit, but more on the actual company page as well, directly for the industry that we work in, a bit about what we do, sort of educational content around solutions that we can offer, and better structures for companies as well. So it's something that is quite good to do on LinkedIn, because at least then when someone views the profile, we at least know that they can see that we know what we're talking about. We can see that we're reputable. We can see that we work with clients, and it just makes it a lot better. So, I mean, it's a lot more professional type content. And on my personal, I do a little bit more personal content as well on the LinkedIn as well. It's just something that is a little bit different to normal outreach, because it's a different social media platform. It's not like TikTok, it's not like Instagram. It's a lot more corporate on there, but you can also have a fun side to it as well, which is it's quite enjoyable learning how to do it. Yesterday as well, when I last caught up with you guys, I was just finishing up a lead magnet for LinkedIn as well. The reason I do majority of the marketing side of it is because that's sort of my role during this company. There's two other co-founders. We wear all the hats ourselves, like in terms of sales, ideas for marketing, but I mean, I'm more operational and making sure that marketing plans are put in place and we start actually executing them. So yeah, I mean, that's why I do quite a lot of that work for the consultancy on that side. Very excited for the end of this month, because it is the 21st, and we look to get majority of our commission payments from our providers this week. And it's been a long time coming, because obviously we have a bit in the past year had to
build up a lot of introducers, build up a lot of partnerships, onboard a lot of clients, find ways of actually getting new clients as a new company, learn how to actually onboard correctly and make sure that our systems in place are valid enough for clients and make it a lot easier for clients as well. And we are looking to do one of our biggest months and also our biggest quarter. So we're in Q4 right now. It's October. We're looking to do our biggest quarter so far, but this month is one of our biggest months in terms of commission payments from all the clients that we've looked to onboard in the past 2 months. So there's been a lot of work going into it leading up to this, and it's definitely well deserved, but it's a case of let's make sure that the end of Q4 smashes out, because I do understand, look, Christmas time is coming and it's looking to probably get quiet, but we're going to hopefully look to, we've smashed it this month already with onboarding with clients, which is excellent. And I mean, next month as well, we should be able to get quite a fair few on. So then for January, we're very, very stable and set up. But yeah, I mean, the rest of the day today is more editing the content that I've just filmed. And I've also got to create a landing page for that lead magnet as well. So that will be done. Also just LinkedIn messages as well. For the agency side, it's a lot more to do with actually just building out different ads for the clients currently. I mean, look, it's coming to the end of nesting season for those guys. It feels weird actually talking about this because it's 2 completely different industries that I'm in, but hey-ho, I'm sort of learning as I go along, which is brilliant. But yeah, I mean, with the agency, nesting season is coming to an end for tree surgeons, so it's making sure all ads are up to date and actually directly targeting for that. Across the board, all results are pretty good. Most tree surgeons are doing 20 to 30 leads per month and closing anywhere from 20 to 50% of those, depending on the tree surgeon. So yeah, I mean, that business is sort of running on the side. But again, like I said, I want to more focus on the consultancy in terms of this page. We've got lots planned, but yeah, I'm going to keep the uploads and also actually start introducing some of the faults and lessons I've learned as building this business, as I've got to a pretty decent stage now with this business where I feel as though I've learned a lot more than I did in my marketing agency, because it's a complete different industry and you have to go through different phases. But yeah, it's only Tuesday. I know I've waffled on for quite a long time in a couple of these things. I'm just going to showcase some of the bits and then catch up with you soon. So yeah. Hope you enjoy.
Hi, Joel. Hi, Connor. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
How are you?
Good. Thanks for accepting. So that's the B2B payments side. We offer international payments on local payment rails, essentially. In all of those jurisdictions, we're able to onboard as well, which means that we can onboard.
Hi. Good afternoon. I must say now, it's literally just at 12 o'clock. How are you, Nick? You well?
Perfect. Thank you. How are you?
Yes, I'm very well, thank you. Very well. I'm here with my partner, Joe.
Hi, Nick.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
It's a central point of access for all things banking, payment, crypto. So it's been around since last August, but in and around closed doors, but a year and a half prior. So
attracting not only clients.
Read the message. He literally says in the second paragraph. Third paragraph.
Let's get that set up first, because let's say, for example, yeah, we agree all this, we got it in writing and whatever, and then he goes through to Julian, and Julian goes, no, do you know what? We can't even onboard it. What's happening, guys? It's Friday, and I've just finished up some work for the morning. It's been pretty quiet this morning, just finishing off some of the landing page, following up some messages. The 2 other guys have been getting some clients onboarded, which is good. We've got in contact with a new partner, which is good news as well. And now I am just popping out for some lunch with a couple of my mates. We're going to go to a little cafe, and then I'm going to play some paddle later, and then for the rest of the weekend probably just have a little chill, to be fair. But yeah, I'm quite excited for paddle. Haven't played in a while, so that'll be good. And yeah, I mean, so at the moment it's pretty quiet on a Friday, but it's just finishing up some bits, getting ready for next week. But yeah, I'll if there's anything exciting that pops in, I'll let you guys know.